A project that could provide power for millions of homes by bringing renewable energy here from Morocco has taken a big step forward. The electricity would get to Britain through what's thought to be one of the longest undersea power cables in the world and come ashore in North Devon. Well, it's one of the stories BBC Spotlight's new environment and tourism correspondent, Kirk England, has been following. It's day one in the job, isn't it, Kirk?
It is very exciting, Anna. Thank you very much for that. And from water quality at our beaches to climate change and living sustainably, lots to talk about. But let's kick off, first of all, with energy. Now, when you switch on the kettle, do you think about where the electricity is coming from? Well, it could be coming from North Africa. Have a look at this. These are plans for a massive solar and wind project here, more than 2,000 miles away, with renewable energy coming down 4 huge cables under the sea that come ashore in North Devon. Now, it's suggested it could provide power for 7 million homes before the end of the decade. That's around 8% of Britain's electricity needs. Now, this is only a plan, and there are lots of questions, including about potential disruption and impact here. It's considered a project that's nationally significant, and a big public consultation is expected for next year. Now, this, combined with the proposed floating wind scheme in the Celtic Sea and the Hinkley nuclear power station, taken together, could provide over 20% of Great Britain's current electricity demand. But it's really important to say demand is expected to increase significantly in the years ahead.
In the future, as we electrify cars and heat pumps and industry, etc., our electricity demand is going to grow significantly. So if we were to move ahead, say 20 years when these projects are all likely to be built, then we'd probably be providing about 10% of the UK's electricity requirements, which is around about what our current demand level is in the southwest. So you could say we would start punching at our weight in terms of power generation.
Next, to a community that's hoping to future-proof itself against climate change. This is Bude in Cornwall, and it's been described as our Maldives because of its vulnerability to sea level rise. Now, a £2 million project is looking at how to respond, from adapting the coastline to sustainable tourism, growing more food locally and insulating homes. And from Bude to bats. We know that bat populations have been under pressure, and we've seen big drops in numbers. But research by Dr. Orly Rasgall from the University of Exeter and the Bat Conservation Trust, its research published today, it's found that Britain's western barbastelle bat populations have dropped by 99% over several hundred years, a decline that aligns with the loss of ancient woodland as trees were chopped down for shipbuilding. Just some of the stories that we're going to be following in the months and year ahead. We want you to get in contact with us, though, with your stories. spotlight@bbc.co.uk. Anna.
Thank you, Kirk. Now, the first